welcome maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's a look at some of the stats for Coby White.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Murray. Coby White is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. And for New York, they've got Klay Thompson. Gobert is out there with Durant. Then it's Robinson. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now here's White. Pass to Cunningham. And here is Ingram, defended by Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Ingram missing. And KD's got the ball here for New York. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Here's Ingram. Chalk up 2 there. We're still in the first stages of the season, Doris. How much are these teams relying on analytics right now?
Kev, this is such a fascinating point you bring up, because in the offseason they look at a substantial amount of data. And what the analytics department does, go to the coaching staff. This is what we know can be effective. And there is definitely an adjustment in strategy happening.
Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That one goes in. KD's got 6 points.
Now forget the analytics. If KD's shooting it, I'll take it all day.
Outside, White. Robinson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Edey gets the bucket. Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Durant, the pass to Gobert. Now Robinson. Pass to Thompson from outside the arc. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Cunningham passes to Ingram. Back to Cunningham. Murray outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Caruso finds Durant. Edey with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, Coby White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And he knocks down the first one.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside, KD. Robinson dishes to Durant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Caruso, the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Murray kicks to Cunningham. It's Ingram atop the key. Over Durant. Charlotte no good that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Cade Cunningham, 3rd.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
You know, they truly are. Whether it's one-on-one situations or staying within that team framework, that is a gifted group offensively. And, you know, you said it. Their ability to put up big points from the one-guard spot is what really sets them apart.
Now Durant. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Caruso kicks to Thompson. Gobert the pass to Caruso. Here is Durant. Three-pointer. No good on the shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Cunningham finds Murray.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Ingram against Gobert. Pass to KD. The 3. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. And here's White. Cunningham outside. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
KD against Ingram. Shot to stop the run, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Rudy Gobert. The Hornets also with a sub. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Keegan Murray. That's good from Durant.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
And that one falls for Ingram.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar. But Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Knicks trail by 3. Outside, Markkanen. Back to KD. Robinson a screen on Ingram. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. And White kicks to Cunningham. Ingram outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the Hornets miss again. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Durant. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Markkanen's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that 3-point shooting ability.
There's the pick. Cunningham dishes it to Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
You can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
First free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here. Bowles checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Jones is checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. New York trailing. Outside, Markkanen launches it. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded by Markkanen. And that one's good. Ingram.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Philadelphia. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. McGee, he's checked in for New York. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Alex Caruso. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Markkanen. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their 3-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Hornets. McGee is screen on Cunningham. Lets it fly. The shot's good from McGee.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Jones looking for an opening. In the corner, it's Ingram. 3-pointer. And that one is off. New York's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Stolen by Washington. DiVincenzo against Ingram. Pass to Washington. It's good from long range. Washington's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Cunningham right side. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Bull the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Thompson.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Knicks. Charlotte also making some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Edey. Christie comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Coby White in for Cade Cunningham. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Washington. And Ball sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. One off Ball. Justin Holiday's checked in for New York.
Number 20, Justin Holiday.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Nance a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And Nance slams it in.
And that's Nance Jr.'s go-to move. This guy doesn't mess around when he gets that kind of position.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
White inside, guarded by Holiday. And here's Washington outside. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Ball, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Ball does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Hornets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And the first one at the line is good.
Tyus Jones, such a quietly efficient and productive guard. What I like about this young man, he always plays to his strengths.
And so Jones nails both of them. The Knicks with the lead. And here is DiVincenzo. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for New York. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Coby White is out there with Tyus Jones. And there's Christie. Then there's Washington. And it's Nance in at the center position.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Davis Bertans. Now here's White. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
And Holiday kicks the ball. It's blocked. DiVincenzo against Jones. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Nick shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Coby White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
One shot.
And that one falls for Bol.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Nance sends a screen for Jones. White looking around. And Bol pulls it down.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Markkanen. A three-pointer off the mark. Hornets trail by 3. Nance with it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season. And here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days. And these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Cunningham. The third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range. And it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come. But you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And so it's New York with it, following the 3 by Charlotte. A 3 for DiVincenzo. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Murray finds Washington. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's White missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
DiVincenzo against Jones. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Catching up on the changes for New York. McGee comes in for Gobert, and it's Joseph in for Justin Holiday. Larkin in the screen on Jones. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. New York, no good that time either.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The Knicks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. From downtown, drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we talk often about Bol's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella.
White the pass to Washington. Now here's Ingram. Puts up a 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Bangs home the trifecta. Markkanen's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Bol against Murray. Pass to Ingram. Washington with a screen on Markkanen. 6 to shoot. And then Washington with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Bull. 5 points in the game. DiVincenzo passes to Markkanen. They get it back. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second bucket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Charlotte moving it around. Jones sets the pick for Ingram. A floater. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. And he drives in.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Bol, and Durant subbed in for Joseph. The Hornets also with a sub. Cunningham, he's checked in for Jones. Charlotte on D, trailing by 2. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Cunningham against DiVincenzo. From about 19 feet, Cunningham's shot is off. New York's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. Shoots over Washington. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
This is about the extent of Mitchell Robinson's game, but boy, he's putting in work in the mid-range.
Outside, White. Up top, Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Cunningham. 10th and three-point field goal percentage. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Caruso, the pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Cunningham. Back to Gobert, and stolen by Murray. Cunningham dishes it to Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this young guy is a handful to deal with. Murray is so skilled at drawing fouls.
2 shots.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
And the Knicks making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on the defense.
Now, here is Robinson. A Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Ingram against Markkanen. Ingram kicks to Cunningham. Washington with the screen on Markkanen. Ingram. He can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Washington against Markkanen. Here's Robinson, and he gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
Cunningham against Thompson. Washington sets the pick for Cunningham. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Knicks leading by 3. Gobert the pass to Caruso. Some nice passing by New York here. Markkanen kicks to Gobert. Murray against Markkanen. New York needs to get off a shot. They get it again. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gobert. Over Jones. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Edey's checked in for Charlotte. Coby White comes in for Jones. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Ingram. And the Hornets miss again. Markkanen against Ingram. Robinson sets a screen for Markkanen. No good on the 3. Hornets trail by 5. Ingram left side. White inside. It's up against Thompson. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Trying to end the drought. And it's White missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Driving the lane. Snatched up. Outside for Robinson. Over in the corner, Caruso. Good on the triple. Caruso's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent. But we know Markkanen can flat score the basketball, and right now he's got his rhythm going.
Caruso against Cunningham. Here's Ingram. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
It's to Gobert. Back to Caruso. Here's Robinson. Thompson outside. He's looking for Caruso and finds him. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. And it's off from 3-point range. Hornets trail by 6. Murray dishes to Ingram. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Pass to Caruso. Back to Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Here's Robinson. And the baseline jumper, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau, Coach.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the New York Knicks.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Good, too.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Checking out New York. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fat.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Mitchell Robinson out there with Gobert. Then it's Thompson. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And it's Ingram missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Ingram outside. Good work defensively by KD. The Knicks leading by 8. Has to Gobert. Back to Durant. It's stolen by Cunningham. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. No roster flexibility or a blank slate, but with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Cunningham following the score by New York. Goes up on the high post, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. That's 23 points for Brandon Ingram.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
It's stolen by Cunningham. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
The Hornets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Now here's Durant. He's got 12. Gobert with it. A floater. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You simply can't fight on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
At the line, 2 shots.
Durant nails both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to White. That shot off. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 4. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
If these he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
62.
Pass to Edey. And here's Ingram from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Ingram's got 26.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Kevin Durant. About 37 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Now here's Gobert. 10 points for him. Over Murray. Gobert, no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's White. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 3. Tries from 10. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Edey gets the bucket. And it's now only a 1-point Knicks lead. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Robinson, a screen on Ingram. Durant trains it from distance.
A nice rhythm jump shot for Kevin Durant. How many of those do you think he's taken in his lifetime?
Cunningham passes to Murray. Cunningham looking it over. Charlotte moving it around. To the middle. Here's White. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ingram. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Ingram's got 28 points for the game.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Durant against Ingram. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Coby White.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
Hornets trail by 6. And White slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And the Knicks with possession here, following the score by Charlotte. The Hornets pull it in. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ingram kicks to White. Down low, stolen by Robinson. 3-on-3. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Durant. Caruso, a screen on Cunningham. Oh, Durant imposing his will. Hornets trail by 6. Cunningham outside. Count it, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Alex Caruso. The Hornets also with a sub. Washington's checked in.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 14. DiVincenzo with a screen for Gobert. Pass to Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. And here is DiVincenzo. Gobert the pass to DiVincenzo. To the right side. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. A second chance effort. The Hornets pull it in. Outside White. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
Bol, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's White. 9 points in the game so far. Takes a three. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And it's in there.
Such a terrific, efficient mid-range shooter. Thompson given space, he takes advantage.
Cunningham up top, defended by DiVincenzo. Pass to Ingram from past the arc. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. DiVincenzo passes to Thompson. Robinson down low. He's covered by Washington. And so White will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. DiVincenzo against Cunningham. Ingram a screen on DiVincenzo. Cunningham drives in. Shot clock at 6. Good. Cunningham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Now here is Robinson. He has 5. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Edey, Robinson with the block.
Now, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Markkanen passes to DiVincenzo. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Robinson. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. McGee, he's checked in for Robinson. The Hornets also changing it up. Nance comes in for Edey. Christie subbed in for Ingram. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
Cunningham right side. To the left side wing. The Knicks pull it in.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Covered by Cunningham. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to White. Washington sets the pick for White. Going inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. White's got 11 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here's Bull. 5 points in the game. He gets that one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Cunningham. Washington with the screen on DiVincenzo. Cunningham against DiVincenzo. Cunningham kicks to Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 14 points for him. Hornets trail by 3. Right side, White to the paint. Nance passes to Cunningham. And no good that time. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one drops. Justin Holiday's checked in for Thompson. The Hornets also changing it up. Keegan Murray's checked in for Nance. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Cunningham. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Washington. Murray outside. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And guys, so far in this one, Murray has been delivering offensively. This kind of scoring is what made him a high lottery pick.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Bull a screen on Jones. Here's DiVincenzo. And he makes good on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 18 points.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for New York. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Jones is out there with Christie. Then there's Washington. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Murray in at the 4-man position. Now here's Markkanen. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. It's Bull top of the key. Pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in just the second half. Hornets trail by 6. Now Jones. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Bol. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the size Bol has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Jones against DiVincenzo. Jones kicks to Murray. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's 18 points for Keegan Murray.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass to the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. DiVincenzo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Hornets trail by 6. Jones, the pass to Christie. Now Murray. Outside, Jones. Washington sets the pick for Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Jones, no luck.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Knicks, Marjanovic comes in for JaVale McGee. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Justin Holiday. Hornets trail by 6. Jones, the pass to Washington. And here is Murray. Bol covering. At the teardrop. And Bol sends it back. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
First 3 of the half. Second of the game. Can he heat up?
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone wants to.
The Knicks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, during the break, listened in with Charles Lee and his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's Jones. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Murray. Outside, Jones. Ingram a screen on DiVincenzo. Murray the pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 9. It's Ingram on the wing. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And pushing it up, here's New York. Joseph has an open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Joseph's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Ingram wide open. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Bull. Back to Joseph. Now here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. Christie against Joseph. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Christie against Joseph. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 17 now, just in the second half. And it's Jones with the ball for the Hornets. 8-point game. Ingram a screen on DiVincenzo. Murray the pass to Christie. DiVincenzo against Jones. It's Washington high post. Just 2 to shoot. Murray for 3. Knicks with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Joseph the pass to Markkanen. Bull up top. A shot. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Pass to Murray. A 3-ball. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Lopez. Durant comes in for Markkanen. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Joseph. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Hornets also changing it up. Edey's checked in for Keegan Murray. Kobe White comes in for Ingram. And it's Cunningham in for Tyus Jones. Hornets trail by 13. Outside, White. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Washington. Over to the wing. Here is Cunningham to stop the run. Robinson with the block.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Charlotte's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. White, good.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Now here is Robinson. New York moving it around. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Cunningham to the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Caruso following the score by Charlotte. Here's Thompson. And again, it's New York.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Bull against Washington. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Washington. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And the Knicks making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Washington hits them both.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Now here's Durant. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Cunningham against Caruso. Cunningham outside. And White kicks to Cunningham. Down low. Here's he. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Durant dishes to Robinson. To Gobert. Out to Thompson. Caruso with the ball. Covered by Cunningham. Robinson sets a screen for Caruso. The offensive rebound. Robinson finds Thompson. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Murray's checked in.
Keegan Murray.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 10. In the corner, Murray with it. Ingram outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by New York. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Keegan Murray.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
And that one falls for Robinson. He doesn't get the second one. Here's KD. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Pass to White, and they're running. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And both free throws good for White. Here's Caruso. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. And here is Caruso. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Hornets trail by 10. Now here's Ingram. the corner, Cunningham. The shot's good. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Misses from short range. The Hornets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Cunningham's shot is off. New York leading by 8. Caruso, the pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on White. Here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Klay Thompson's so adept at using the pick and roll to his advantage. Takes what the defense gives him.
With the step back. Here's Ingram. Plays it up off the glass. Ingram's got 12 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the three ball is good.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for New York.
He had a fantastic play for the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Lauri Markkanen.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And he comes up with the deuce. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robinson a screen on Ingram. To the inside. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Durant. And the Knicks lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear. All right, David.